All right, friends, for this video, you're going to need your math notebook, your workbook page or workbook, and your pencil. So get that now. All right, so let's go ahead and open up to the next two clean sheets, which are 162 and 163. We're going to title 163, Spending, Saving, and Sharing. And then we're going to title 162, Spending My Allowance. And I'm going to write it toward the top. So you're going to need to pause and copy both of those down. Okay, so for our financial literacy unit, the first things we're going to start with is different things that you can do with money. And different things that you can do with your money is you can spend it, you can save it, or you can share it. So if you're spending it, that is trading money for goods like food and clothes and different things like that, or services like doctor or haircuts. So you're trading for goods, things that you can keep, eat, have, or services when someone is doing something for you. So let's copy that down and then we'll add saving. All right, so saving is when you're putting money aside for the future. So what you're doing is you're putting money aside from your current income, like the money that you have coming in right now. You're taking that money, you're putting it aside either in a piggy bank or a safe place or the actual bank so that you can buy something in the future. So pause and copy that down. So something else that you can do with your money is you can share it. And sharing is when you're giving money to other people or donating it, like to a good cause. Okay, so what I want you to do at the bottom is I want you to make this chart. And I want you to list 2 examples of what you could do with spending money, 2 examples of ways that you could save money, and 2 examples of ways that you could share money. So 2 ways you could spend, 2 ways you can save, 2 ways you can share. And then we're going to look at those. Okay, so for my examples of spending, I said I could spend it on a toy or a game, or I could spend it on some food. So now I'm going to tell you my saving. So for my saving, I said I could save it for emergencies because, you know, with Alex and Emma, I always have emergencies popping up. So I could save money and put it aside for in case that happened in the future. Or I could save it for college, for when they go to college, or if I want to go back to school. So for sharing, so for my sharing, I said that I could donate it to charity. Or I could share it as a gift. Maybe I give a gift to a friend in need, or I give a gift to my parents to help them out with bills or expenses, or maybe I share it with my church and donate it to them. So what I want you to do now is I want you to go to the table and I want you to get spending my allowance. It looks like this. So go get that real quick. Okay, so looking at this sheet, it says the students in Miss Umbach's class used the strip diagram to represent how they would each allocate a weekly allowance of $10. So they got $10 for the week. So Kevin was spending $2.50, saving for a car with $2.50, saving for college $2.50, and then he was going to share $2.50. Then we have Fran spending $5, saving $2.50, and sharing $2.50. Then we have Jack spending $7, saving $2, sharing $1. Tasha spending $5, saving for vacation $2, saving for college $2, and sharing $1. What you're going to do is you're going to use this blank strip diagram to represent how you would allocate the weekly allowance of $10. So if I was giving you $10, what would you do with it? So make your strip diagram now, and then I'm going to make mine. Remember, yours is not going to look like mine because you and I do different things. So go ahead and make yours real quick. Pause and do that. Okay, so for mine, I put that I was going to spend $3 because I probably stopped and got Chick-fil-A or something. I'm going to save $2 so that I can get me something later. And then I'm going to share or donate $5. So what you're going to do is you're going to answer this question down here. Which student could more wisely allocate his or her weekly allowance? Explain your thinking. So which one needs to think more wisely or use better judgment with their money? And then you're going to explain why or why not. What do you think? Who's not using their money wisely? And then why or why not? So I think Jack is not using his money wisely because if you look, he spent more than half of what he had because he had $10 and half of that is $5. Like he spent over half of what he gets in the week. So I hope nothing bad pops up that week. So I'm going to write that down at the bottom. So I just put Jack because he's spending more than half of his money and that's a lot. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold this in half and tape it down on page 162. And then I want you to get your math your math workbook. So go ahead and do that real quick. All right, I want you to tear out page 885. So go ahead and pause and do that. And then what you're going to do is you are going to answer questions 1 through 8. So 1 and 2, you're going to find out how much each person spent, saved, or shared, whichever is not given. So you're just going to read. Kara spent this much, shared this much, and saved the rest from her $10. So you're figuring out how much she saved on that one. Go ahead and cross out number 3. You are going to only do the front page, so up until 8. When you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and turn it into the math tray and then follow the directions for the rest of the day. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them on Google Classroom, and I will see you tomorrow.